Yeah, about 93 or maybe even 94. I mean, she's fucking had it. I mean, Christ, she's like an old dog. Just put it to sleep, will you? And actually bring back something that's actually going to bring in the fucking crowds. Yes, Flying Scotsman may be the world's most famous steam locomotive purely because of the fact that it's the first to be recorded doing 100 miles in a big fucking whoop. And the fact that she's gone all over America and made Alan Pegler fucking bankrupt, and the fact that went over to Australia to celebrate the bicentenary in 88, it's. I mean, seriously, they could have spent that 7.2 million quid on something that's Green Arrow. I mean, quite literally, all she needs is a. Put the new ones in, and while she's chuffing about earning the fucking museum money, they can restore and petty about with the fucking 3 cylinders that she's got and go, oh yeah, we can repair this. They can fucking chin waggle they fucking want. And why don't they bring back engines that they've never seen before in preservation? Like, what is it? That little tank engine, what is it? The GWR6029 in the Great Eastern Railway Blue. I don't think anyone's ever seen that engine steam in their entire fucking lives. I think the only time it did is in BR. Why not Lodestar back? I think, to be seriously, the only pinkstone actually outside the museum, actually on metals, that's not under a fucking bloody building, is the fact that when she was down at the Bluebell, what is it, during the 70s, holding like the, or supposed, in brackets, holding the Metropolitan bogey set, I think it was, just sitting, idling outside Sheffield Park Station. They didn't even bother to try and emphasise that she might have had some steam into her by putting like a firebox to make it look like there's steam coming out the. It's like, oh, we're approaching this station. Oh, wait, we're going to drop the fire and leave it fucking there. Passengers, if you want to get off, you can off and walk the rest of the way. It may be only about 50 yards, but yourselves. The whole way the National Rail Museum is run, I understand motor is safe and sound, yes, blah, 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 fucking blah. But the order in which they're bringing these engines back is fucking diabolical, and Scotsman is the fucking pinnacle of the fucking museum. They'd rather restore something that is long past its fucking sell-by date. Every single part is fucking worn to. I mean, I will take my hat off to like the Ian Wright and the sort of like his crew. I mean, they've put up with a large museum and the fact that they're trying to get this bloody piece of shit to even try and run in the first place. What?
Relax. You've got what you need to get.
Your broadcast.
Your time is up. We're going to have to interview someone else now.
Your broadcast time
off. I'm not fucking done yet with that bloody piece of.
Your broadcast time has ended, Steve. Do you mind?
No, the broadcast time is not fucking ending whilst I'm on it.
Cut the recording.